What's going on YouTube? Real quick, just want to say rest in peace to the legend John Madden. Played a big role in my life just because of the video game alone. You know, his name carries weight. That was my biggest hobby growing up, and to this day in my adult life, my biggest hobby is playing video games, and Madden is a big part of that. So just wanted to say that, you know, had to show love to the man John Madden. And one more thing, I know it's been a minute, it's been like 4 days since I dropped a video. Family's dealing with COVID again. This is like our third or fourth time, and don't even say get vaccinated because the person that caught it is actually vaccinated. So that has nothing to do with it. But we're gonna pick it back up. I already got videos ready for y'all. I just gotta take the time to actually sit down and upload. But just wanted to get that out the way. Trust me, we're gonna get back on it. In this video though, we got the pistol tight scheme for you. We're gonna run it against a user. I'm gonna break it down and talk you through it. It's a pre-recorded gameplay, and I'm just gonna break it down, what I'm thinking, what's working in the scheme, what's not, and it just gives you a little insight on how to use it. And if you want to go and see the video on how we run these plays, I'll drop the link for this scheme down below. There's two videos for it. There's a running play scheme, and then there's the bomb scheme, and they all work together, and you're gonna see them all work together in this video. I was gonna play multiple games, but it's kind of like the same thing over and over again, and I didn't want to just bore y'all with that. This is basically just to prove that it does work, and you know, you can get an idea how to run it and how to read defenses, because I'm also kind of breaking that down in the video. So hopefully y'all enjoy that. Let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay and get that going for y'all. All right, so like I said, we're going to try to walk y'all through this pistol scheme that I like to run. Very effective. You're going to see in this gameplay that I'm able to run it and stay in this formation and actually win the game. So first things first, when I get on the field, I see who am I going against. I know it's the Buccaneers. They got some decent cornerbacks, but I know I can beat their man coverage. So that's the first thing that goes in the back of my head. They don't have nobody that's going to be locked down. I know they got a couple of them with a little bit of speed. Always one of the first things that I look for, you know, I look at the secondary and I make adjustments based off that. So right here, we got to play. Just kind of bear with me. I'm trying to interact with the video and make sure, and I'm going to pause it here and there. So just bear with me on this. I come out in the PA post shot. That's one of my favorite things to do. And if you give me what I like, I'm going to hit you with the deep money play down the field. Right now, I'm kind of filling them out. It looks like a man coverage, so that's how I'm taking it as. So I'm going to set up my play for a man cover. One of my favorite man setups out of this formation, which is right there. You can pause the video if you want to see the routes I did. And he was actually in a man coverage with the blitz, and you know, a 5-and-out with a tight end is deadly. A lot of those routes on that specific play, the way I have it set up, can beat man coverage. Right here, what he kind of got me right here, he brought that safety down, so I automatically thought, okay, maybe it's cover 3, because if somebody brings a safety down, normally they're going to be playing some type of flats. So what I did was I want to say I set up for a cover 3 bomb. I'm not too sure. Let me see. I want to say that's what happened. If I motion this guy out, yeah, I set up for a cover 3 bomb because I instantly thought that it was going to be a cover 3 because he brought that safety. So just keep that in mind. It wasn't a cover 3. It was actually man coverage. But if you pay attention right there, we got the ball away. I got to show you the good with the bad. But if you go back on that play, the post route actually does get open, but I just don't have the time. I think we're going to hit him with the run right here just to, you know, keep him honest and make sure, you know, his safeties have to be down and not always be able to just stay back. So that's why I involved the run, to let him know, you know, you're going to have to put 8 in the box to stop this run, which he does have a hard time stopping this run. It doesn't get stopped it doesn't do good, you know, 100% of the time, but that's good yardage right there. That's what I want. I put myself in a 3rd and 5. So what I always told y'all, if y'all go see the setup on this scheme, is the spacing switch right here. This is a good 3rd down, 3rd and 5 type play. You can get 7 yards. A's wide open. That was a cover 3 right there. It destroys cover 3. He always gets open right there unless they user it. Let's see what we got going on right here. Right here, I'm thinking it's a cover 2, so I set it up for my red zone cover 2. It's a high-low read with Y and B, in which we would have had right there. If you go back in the video, let's try to go back for a second. We just didn't have the time, and that's what's killing us. But look at the B receiver right there. Right there, he's open. If I would have threw the ball exactly at that moment, we would have got that ball off. But look at my left tackle and right tackle on the floor. terrible job. I don't have Ronnie Stanley in at this point, which is a mistake by me. This is actually, you can see Ronnie Stanley is in now because, you know, we're getting killed off of a 4-man blitz right there. Let me see what happens right here. I'm not too sure. This is another really good route combo that I like to set up. This is really similar to where we have 3 guys on the right side. I actually have a video for this specific route combo, and it destroys cover 3. And this one actually beats all 3 zone coverages: cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4. Right there, the running back gets wide open. That's what we're looking for. Nice little play right there. We're gonna go ahead and hit him with the run again. Like I said, we got to keep them honest. If they're in some type of nickel like this, it really does a good job against these defenses, this run play. And we were patient. We let the blockers block. Perfect blocking. It can't get any better than that. And we score the touchdown. We ended up throwing a pick on a bad pass. We stopped them. We threw a pick, and then we got the ball back. So that's just what happened with that time that got passed away. It was the B route that goes. I don't know if you can see his route right there. Right there, that route that you just seen, it was one of those routes. I had him beat. If I would have lobbed the ball, it would have been a nice pass. But I threw a bullet, and I do that a lot. I mess up on my passes a lot. I'm not perfect when it comes to passing. But what I do notice right here is a cover 2. Now, he could be disguising it, but I'm guessing it's a cover 2, so I play it safe. I put my cover 2 bomb out there with X and Y with a slant. And what I'm saying by it looks like cover 2 is the 2 safeties and then the cornerbacks. They're not too far off the line. They're about 5 yards, if that, off the line. So that's kind of telling me that it's cover 2. So that's what I'm setting up for. But I'm also setting it up safe. I still got my tight end going on a 5 and in the B route. So I got a high-low read right there to the left side. But then we got the cover 2 bomb with Y and X right here. And then I think we guessed right here, and we actually throw a touchdown. There it is right there. The safety bites down on the slant for whatever reason, and we got the nice touchdown over the top. So these are things I look for pre-snap. Once again, now, okay, see the difference here. The cornerbacks are actually far off. They're not close like it was, so I'm not guessing this is cover 2. I want to say I audible to the run right here. Yeah, we audible to the run because they're backed up. You know, he's playing them back. He's probably scared to get bombed. So we got to let them know, you know, we have the run play. We could have made this a better run if I kicked it out. That could have probably been a touchdown right there. This is actually, if you see the cornerbacks right here, this is probably like a cover 6 or cover 9. What's giving it away is the distance for the cornerbacks. The right cornerback is about 5 yards off the ball, and then you see the left cornerback is a little bit further off the ball than the right one. That doesn't always mean that, but that's a good, that tells you, you know, it's either a cover 6, a cover 4, or a cover 3, or a cover 9. That means that one of the cornerbacks is playing a flat and one's going to play deep. But we're going to be safe right here. We're doing the space switch and play. One of my favorite plays to get 5 yards. And sometimes you can turn this into more. And this actually was a cover 6, I think. It's one of those coverages. Because you see, if you go back on that part, that one cornerback went straight back and the other one kind of played the flats. And that's kind of how, you know, you can tell pre-snap read with those cornerbacks. It looks like he's going back to cover 2, but I played it safe right here. This is my man beating play, which it really did beat him. That B route is nasty against man coverage. Let's go back to that real quick. Now, if you pay attention to this play, and this is man coverage, right there, look, the tight end gets open. This is why I set this up for against man coverage. The tight end gets open, but I knew if I had the time, B was going to get open, and I kind of chanced it right here because he still did get to me. And then right there, you can see Y gets open. And if I had more time, I could have probably hit the post route, but we played it as safe as we could because we were already pushing it. We got the ball off barely, and that route, I'm telling y'all, it beats man coverage, and that's just Sammy Walker's. You know, he's mediocre. Nice receiver, but not no route runner. But he could definitely get the job done, and that's why I keep him there. I don't put Bateman or Duvernay there because their route running is not as good as his, and I do it specifically for that. Right here, I want to say, yeah, we set up for the, okay, this is the quick setup to get the running back wide open. Once again, he is, but we weren't able to hit it because we got pressured. But let's go back to that real quick. Let's take a look at this again. Look at the running back. The running back gets wide open, but I make mistakes. I fold under pressure myself sometimes, and that's what happened. I could have threw it right there, or even right here. I could have threw the ball, but I turned around, ran out the pocket, threw it away, played it safe. But that's what pressure does to you. Even the best Madden players, when they see pressure that quick, it makes them make decisions that they didn't want to make, and that's what happened right there. But like I said, I'll show y'all the good with the bad. Made a bad decision right there, but that's on me. Could have had the running back right there. And you're gonna repeatedly see me going to PA post shot. That's what I like to start off with. Right here, I think I was reading a cover 4, and this right here is my cover 4 bomb. But it was cover 4 quarters, or it was either cover 4 quarters or what's the other one? The other cover 4. But either way, if you're in any of those cover 4s, and the reason I'm reading this is because of the cornerbacks. They're 7 yards off the ball. They're playing deep. He's been beat by cover 2. He's been beat by cover 3. So I figured he was going to his last resort right here with the cover 4. And watch this just nicely get set up. And we were able to bomb him. I want to say it was a cover 4 quarters. And that was the game right there. He ended up quitting. But this is a good example of this scheme. I love to use it. And, that's just like a scratch in the playbook. That's not even adding different things. And what you can do when you start adding different things, like run one play out of this play, and if it was successful, when it's successful the first time, and then you start doing other plays and you come back to that formation, they're gonna think about that play that happened to them if they remember it, and they're gonna try to stop that, and then you start switching it up, and you start getting more and more results going your way with that formation. But this is just a small example of it working. Trust me, there is people out there that can shut this down. They just know the right things to do, and those are the competitive players. You go against your average Madden player, though, I guarantee you this will get you touchdowns. This will get you the yards you need. But with all that being said, this was just an example of the scheme to show you that it really can work, because I know some people struggle with it themselves. The one thing I always tell everybody, it takes time, repetition. The comp guys, the best guys in the world, they do the same plays over and over and over again. And the better you get with them, the better you're going to get over time, because you just have that experience. You know what's going to happen if you do that. You know what's going to happen if you do this. And that's what I highly, highly recommend. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, though. With all that being said, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get it.